Well, I mean, Shep, we know they're late counters, and that's the hope of the Trump campaign is that because he needs Florida to sort of set a narrative, it's looking good for President Trump right now in Florida. And if he can declare victory there and say, look, I'm on a path to victory here. It's very close everywhere, and keep talking about how he doesn't want those other ballots to be counted late in those states like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. As you mentioned before, we might not be dealing with results from Pennsylvania till Friday or worse. And so that creates a lot more confusion and a result that we don't know. That's really why the Biden campaign was interested, though they don't need Florida, in shutting down the path for President Trump early in the night, or at least tonight. Ohio and Texas are still out. Ohio is a bigger possibility than people understand, but they don't need, again, to repeat, the Biden campaign is clear on this. They don't need Pennsylvania, Texas, Ohio, or Florida. So it'll be a longer path, and it'll be a challenge to kind of contest President Trump's narrative and rhetoric on absentee ballots counted in those Rust Belt states. But a victory for President Trump tonight in Florida is a really huge win for him. Again, doesn't mean he wraps it up, but he's going to start talking about being the victor if he sees a win in the Sunshine State.
Georgia and North Carolina are very big as well, and I wonder what you've been hearing from operatives on the two sides of the aisle there in those two really very important states.
Well, Georgia's always been a toss-up, slightly for Biden in North Carolina, because it is one of the states you've talked about tonight that's really changed. The electorate's really changed. I think that if you look at the Senate race in North Carolina, Cal Cunningham, the Democrat, has always been well ahead of Tom Tillis, the Republican incumbent. There is a popular Democratic governor. These things bode well for Joe Biden. Georgia is a pure toss-up, where I discussed before why Democrats seem so hopeful there if they can energize turnout. But again, those will be close. Republicans have just believed all along that states like Georgia and North Carolina will deliver the rural vote for President Trump to tip him over in those states. But, again, the Biden camp is confident about both.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.